In this video, I'll be covering fresh travel tech from the past few weeks because it's Fresh Tech Volume 2.
Fresh Tech, Fresh Tech, Fresh Tech.
Yes, welcome to my monthly show at the start of the month here on the TechPacker. I'm Sarb Johal, and let's get straight onto the first item this week. Actually, the first couple of items have a shared theme of stealth photos and videos, but one is decidedly more sneaky than the other. Let's start with super sneaky. The new $300 Ray-Ban Meta glasses made by Mark Zuckerberg's company and the famous eyewear brand are quite interesting. These high-tech glasses have a camera for photos and videos and speakers and microphones for music and calls. Meta says their glasses help you live in the moment and share your experiences. For example, you can live stream a concert on Instagram without holding up your phone. Now, this idea is not new, but it's part of a bigger plan in Silicon Valley to move computing from smartphones to our faces. Meta, Apple, and Magic Leap are all hyping up these headsets that can mix reality with the real world. Zuckerberg demonstrated how smart glasses could help you pick out clothes using AI.
Hey Meta, look and tell me what pants to wear with this shirt.
Based on the image, it appears to be a striped shirt. A pair of dark washed jeans or solid color trousers would complement this shirt well.
The companies are all about these face computers changing our lives and work, and Apple's $3,500 Vision Pro headset is also about to drop in retail outlets too. But honestly, I'm worried about privacy and focus issues with these smart glasses. Wearing them could be super distracting, even if you're not using them. The main thing is that they don't really do anything more than our phones already do at the moment. Plus, these Ray-Bans in particular record and capture in these kind of strange dimensions that don't really make sense for vertical, landscape, or even square videos. It's a weird product that may be great for some travelers because they actually would be good at capturing a particular type of footage. The slice of life moments you wouldn't normally record because your hands are already busy with something else. Next up, another stealthy type cam. With a glut of new action cameras from GoPro, DJI, and Insta360 released towards the end of the year, last year, for the key holiday buying season, Insta360 also refreshed its existing lineup with a black version of their previously released Go 3 camera. If you're not familiar with this camera, I have a ton of videos about it on my channel. One of the things I love about the camera, this new black version in particular, is how low-key it looks. Look at how it looks on the hat clip compared with the white Go 3 and on the pendant as well. It's like having a Go 3 in stealth mode, especially if you turn off those indicator lights. But I wouldn't do that all the time because actually I find them quite helpful, but sometimes it could be a really interesting way to go. Legit uses only though, please. Now for travelers, the Go 3 is ideal if you want great social media as well as great quality straight video at 2.7K. If you can live without 4K and externally connected audio, the Go 3 is considerably smaller than traditional action cameras. Has that great flippy screen and the pop-out camera unit for ultimate tiny camera shots. This is well worth considering for your travel camera of 2024. The next two Fresh Tech featured items are all about helping you while you're actually traveling. First, let's talk about phone battery life and keeping yourself organized and safe. It can be tough to keep your phone charged while traveling through airports. Not all airports have charging ports in the seats at the gates, and usually people are crowded around one or few outlets near that gate. And if you watched Volume 1 of Fresh Tech, you'll know that to protect yourself from potential data hijacking at these kinds of public USB ports, long story short, steer clear when you can use your own battery. But if you can't, use a data blocker. Now, this phone charging passport holder is awesome because you can charge your phone using the power bank that comes with it. Plus, it has a cable holder and thick elastic straps to keep your phone in place whilst you're traveling through the airport. I also think it's cool that the holder has a space for your passport and slots to block RFID on your credit cards. Just some added protection for any nasty skimming and scamming activity that you might come across on your travels. Here's another security type fresh tech tip. When you think of tech privacy while traveling, you might think of VPNs, which allow you to connect to the internet through a secure server so you can work securely and remotely. But for added security, don't overlook privacy screens. Now, Kensington sells a number of reliable privacy screens, some attached with magnets, others by an adhesive, depending upon your laptop or tablet. Now, it reduces the viewing angles and it also filters out blue light. And it's the private viewing angle that I'm highlighting here. Have you ever been on a flight and found yourself sitting next to somebody who may be a little bit too young to be watching the content that you would like to watch on your tablet or laptop? Nothing dodgy, but perhaps it's a war film or something a bit too violent for young eyes to be watching. Well, the Kensington privacy screen can help. You can only really see the picture if you're sat directly opposite with a 90-degree angle between you and the screen. If you're sat over to the side, you won't be able to see what's going on the screen. Now, this is a significant difference between watching on the inbuilt entertainment system on your seat back, where anybody can see what you're watching, and maybe you feel a little bit uncomfortable about that. So if that's you, the Kensington privacy screen could be something to consider, as well as keeping your data and work-related information private when traveling. Next in this month's Fresh Tech, let's talk literally fresh. One of the things about traveling is keeping yourself fit and healthy. Now, I'll tackle fitness another time, but I'm talking about oral fresh health here today. With this new toothbrush that's actually been on the market for a few months now, this inexpensive electric toothbrush has 14 days worth of battery charge and a smart travel case. You can keep your mouth fresh each day, all day when traveling. And I mean really fresh. The Colgate Pulse Series 2 electric toothbrush is supposed to be top notch. You get 3 ways to brush: a timer that beeps every 30 seconds to switch it up, a pressure sensor, and a battery that lasts those 14 days with that travel case, Bluetooth, and an app that makes brushing fun. It's not overly expensive, but it's definitely more than a $2 brand pack of multi-angle toothbrushes. The Deep Clean brush head says it removes 5 times more plaque than that manual brush. The whitening brush head promises whiter teeth in a week, and the sensitive brush head is tough on plaque but gentle on gums with soft bristles. The Colgate Pulse Series 2 is way better than old electric toothbrushes. If you're like me and tried an electric toothbrush but ended up not liking it and going back to the old school toothbrush, you may want to think again. This thing has an app, one with a lot of information and things to do. Colgate really seems to have nailed the gamification but also efficiency of brushing your teeth with this system. I think it's maybe a little bit on the ugly side if you care about that. I don't really. Plus, it's quite big. On the plus side, it does come with that smart travel case to keep things organized. But that battery means it will have to go in your carry-on bag. Now, I've got myself one of these and I'm looking forward to trying it out and reviewing on this channel very soon. But I really think you'll like this on using AI to help plan and even book your next trip, where you can use amazing tech to really get the best out of your travels. I'll see you there.